My rapid movement generators have been causing problems for myself as well as others, creating blank spaces or blank screens where the effect should take place. This actually happened in my previous video and I wasn't even aware of it. So I went in and updated the rapid movement effects and turned them to drag and drop transitions as well as generators, so now you have the best of both worlds. If you already purchased the full pack, you should have an email for the new update. If you have not received said email, make sure to reach out to me on either Instagram or Discord. It'll be another DRFS file. You just double click to install. Once installed, you go into the effects panel, go to video transitions and type in rapid. And from here, like I said, they drag and drop transitions. So just drag and drop in between your two clips. I'm gonna hold Alt on my keyboard and scroll with the mouse wheel. So now you can better see the transition. As you can see here, the transition has actually adjusted itself to my timeline, which is 24 FPS. So by default, it'll come in at 24 FPS or whatever frame rate that you're editing in. These effects are tended to be quick, rapid transitions. So if you want to make it quick, all you gotta do is either grab one of the ends of the transition and bring it down. And you look in the Inspector tab, you'll notice the frame counter has dropped down. So now the duration is only 0.3 seconds, ends for 6 frames. You can also go in and double click and just type in the amount of frames you want. So if you want 4 frames, it'll still correct the transition. You can also go beyond the 24. So if I type in, let's say for instance 30, it'll still correct the transition. It just take a little bit longer. Now, one good thing about these being drag and drop transitions now is that you can go in and make your adjustments. If you don't want the flash, you can cut that off. You can turn down the shake speed. If you want to, you can turn off motion blur. You can turn up the zoom. And then once you're done, right click and go into create transition preset, give it a name, and then you can save that preset to your DaVinci Resolve and have your own custom transitions. That can be done with either one of these in the pack. I think I'm actually going to go through and add some more to it. There'll be another free update if I do. Just stay tuned. Now you also have the generators. If I hit this little drop down arrow to close this up, go to generators, go to rapid move. They're still here. Like I say, I've gotten a couple of messages saying that they've been causing problems. You drag and drop to your timeline. And one of the reasons why I wanted to make these the generators because the way the transitions work in DaVinci, you can't place a transition on 2 clips if it's the absolute end of the video or the absolute beginning of the video. And so if I take these 2 clips here, these are 2 stock footage clips. So this is the end of this video. There's no more frames, there's no more footage. And this is the absolute beginning. So if you place these 2 behind one another, go back to the effects panel, and I try to drag this effect on. Actually, no, it's the generator. I'm going to go back to transitions and try to drag this transition in. It won't allow me to. So that's one reason why I made it a generator, because then you can place them wherever you want to. So to actually get around this, you can click right in the middle of your clips, right click, and you can do a crossfade. You know, actually, do you want to skip the frame? Well, do you want to trim the clip? It's basically going to cut down some of the footage. So you can hit trim, then it's going to make a little crossfade in there. And so now you have space to add this transition to it. Actually, I'm going to hold Alt and zoom in a little bit more. So now with that, you're able to add the transition in. But if it was some footage on the absolute end of a clip or the beginning of the clip that you wanted to keep, you won't be able to do that with the transition. So now if I hit Control Z to undo that, then I go back into the generators, I bring the generator in, I can click on it, hit Control D. I can make it go over frames. I'm gonna make it like 4 frames long. Then I place it right here, go 1, 2. So now it's evenly cut between those 2 clips. And now I'm able to create that transition between the 2 clips without me having to trim any of the footage. I was assuming that there was something important there at the beginning or the end that I wanted to show off. And I still have the controls and stuff here as well. So you have the best of both worlds. If the generator's not working, you can use the transitions. If you have any questions or concern, make sure to drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next video.